What's going on, good people, man? It's your Wholesale Night Cap, man. It's your boy Byron back here on a Sunday, man. But yeah, man, we up in here as y'all roll in. Let me know where you're from, what you got going on. And I'm here to answer your questions, man, regarding all things real estate, all things wholesale real estate. Um, man, we're gonna talk about some marketing stuff tonight and jump right in it, man. So um, y'all let me know uh, what questions y'all have for me. But yeah, man, I'm trying to start some new marketing stuff. This pay per lead. I really think me and Cordero were talking about this a good bit the other day. It's like you really got to find the people who got to sell, like really need to sell. So I'm really trying to get more inbound where people are saying, hey, people are raising their hand saying, hey, look, I need to sell my property. You know what I'm saying? And I seen a couple of other guys. I went to a mastermind a couple of years ago in Miami. And a couple of guys from down there was on the same is on the same stuff, saying like, hey, in this market that we're in, it's going to be so important to make sure that um, it's going to be so important to make sure that you are getting people who actually are raising their hand saying, hey, look, I want to sell my property, right? So that's going to be so important, man, as we go through 2024 and as we go through this down cycle as far as real estate transactions. Sunday night cap, let's go, Ali. Tapping in. What's up, man? Um, but yeah, man, so it's going to be so important as we go through um, this down turn as far as real estate transactions. Cordero was showing me the other day there's like way less real estate transactions happened in 2023, almost down low to kind of where it was back in 2008, man. So the real estate transactions, the number of transactions are way down, right? So it's like, okay, why is that? It's because only the people who really need to sell are selling, not just people just, getting a money grab. There's no money. There's very few money grabs going on, what I'm saying? Where you just like, man, I'm gonna sell my house just to get some money, you know. People selling because they need money, you know, not just because, people ain't doing stuff just because in this real estate market right now. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a big thing that we're gonna see in 2024. And if you can afford to do the marketing where people are raising their hands saying I need to sell, then that's the kind of market you probably need to stick to. So say we missed Friday. This is a makeup. Hey, this is a makeup, man. I had to come in. I had to come in on y'all and go ahead and do a little night cap. You know what I'm saying? So getting ready for Monday, man. Just get me juice. Just get me excited. Um I got the lead Zolo active. So we're gonna see what lead Zolo talking about this week. And then, because I only have a few counties, and Lead Zolo is a pay per lead platform. It's like $178 per lead. And I know that sounds like a lot, but these are people raising their hands saying, hey, I want to sell. You know what I'm saying? If you could pay $178 and be guaranteed that, hey, somebody's going to be saying, hey, I want to sell, you probably take it, because you're doing other stuff and you're paying, like, let's say launch control on my pro package costs like $1,500, and then I have a VA. She's gonna cost me maybe at least $500 a month. So it's gonna be probably like $2,000 to text people, have my VA working all month. You know what I'm saying? So $2,000, I can sit here and get 10 people who raising their hand and saying, "Hey, me." You know what I'm saying? Versus having to reach out to people, having to monitor VA, and hope that we get 10 people that raise their hand and say, I'm interested in selling. Now, back when we were, back when you could throw a lot of money at people and get them to sell, yeah, you could text, throw a lot of money at people, get them to sell. And I'm still using Launch Control. I'm still texting people, right? But what I'm saying is there's this shift that's happening in the market where you need to find people who really need to sell. You can still find people who need to sell texting, you know. And everybody's not at the level or had a budget where they can go pay $178 for a lead, But what I'm saying is like, it's not that far off. You know what I'm saying? It's not that far off if you're at that level. Like if you're at that level where you're texting, you on the pro plan, Launch Control, you're paying $1,500 a month every month. You know what I'm saying? That's not way off from going over here and getting some paper um, leads. So Byron, does Launch have automated campaigns like REI reply? I don't know. I don't think Launch Control have automated campaigns. You talking about replying to the people automatically, like AI replying and stuff like that? I don't think they do yet. I can see that coming, but I don't think that Launch Control has AI replying to people yet. Um, but with AI replying to people, I don't know. People be saying some stuff, man. It's like there's so many nuances of what they, how people be saying some stuff. So you really need to, have somebody there. Yeah. Like, do you have to sit there and click? No, 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 no. On Launch Control, the VA sit there and hold the button down and text the people. Boom. Move to the next batch. They hold the button down. Boom. So the VA just go through there and send it out. Doesn't take much time at all. Um, Smarter Contact has that automated too, where it's like it just time up when it's gonna go out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Or can you set it up to send it out at certain times? No, Launch Show don't have that, but Smarter Contact has that, and I've been with them before. So it's like you set up a time, and then it goes out during the times that you want it to go out. Nah, Launch Show doesn't have that. You have to go through there, hold that button down, and it'll send out your text messages. So yeah, man. Um, that's how Launch Control does. But like I said, like once you get on the highest package of those, it's kind of almost you're getting to the point where you can start looking at some pay per lead and really hit on some of these pay per leads. And like I said, a lot of people that I talk to, they're really getting big on people raising their hand and saying, "Hey, I need to sell." You know what I'm saying? Because once they're raising their hand saying, "I need to sell," man, you already know, it's about to go down. Only question is, can you get it done? So you said one of them you're running a test trial with the other day, Lead Sherpa. Yeah, Lead Sherpa. Lead Sherpa is doing like a test trial, and it's a whole setup thing because we gotta go through Twilio and it gotta be 10 DLC, gotta get approved, and all of that stuff has to happen um for the Twilio to get started, and then Launch Control's gonna send us the stuff to set it up with their system and stuff like that. So it's gonna take, I would imagine, maybe another week or so before I actually start texting with Lead Sherpa, right? So right now, text with Launch Control, gonna text with Lead Sherpa, um, and I'm gonna do this Lead Zolo, right? We're gonna see what Lead Zolo talking about, because people be swearing by Lead Zolo. Close the Olympics had Lead Zolo leads. Yeah, man. So Lead Zolo, um, was RJ Bates. He big on Lead Zolo, and I've seen just a lot of people just talking about pay per lead, um, you know, and pay per click. and sell my house fast systems and all the stuff where people go on the internet, raise their hand, and say, "I need to sell my property." Right. So, like I think that's where a lot of these big dogs are doing their deals right now. You know what I'm saying? People, these big dogs, people with money, um, they're going on there and they're doing lead solo. They're doing I speed to lead. They're working with Bateman, this guy that does pay per click, Google ads, all that stuff. So that's what they're doing. Shout out to Kodak, man. Kodak is a day one, man. Kodak is a straight up OG. Shout out to Shaw and all my other people that's coming through on IG. But yeah, man. So that's the direction I'm going. And dude, I want to show y'all. I want to show y'all what that thing talking about. You know what I'm saying? You know, I love to tell people what that thing talking about. We did Facebook ads. Um, and what happened with the Facebook ads is, man, we started messing around getting mobile homes. Like Cordero was saying, man, it was like it's like people that's up in the middle of the night, they they drunk, and it's a bunch of people that had mobile homes that we was getting through Facebook ads. But on Lead Zolo, they said that, man, if you get a mobile home, we'll give you a refund. If the house is on the market, we'll give you a refund. If that person just don't want to sell, if it's not a lead, we'll give you a refund. So we'll see, man. That's better than just Facebook, where you gonna get what you get. So my guy Rolex is in the building, man. You know he a OG, man. What's up, Rolex? Let's go 2024. We're about to get crazy. Last deal was from launch. Don't sleep on launch show for real, for real, man. Yeah, no doubt. You still getting deals texting, no doubt, man. We still getting deals, still closing deals texting. But what I'm saying is, it's like the once you get to a certain level of texting, you also can start looking at pay per lead. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of, you get into an area where it's kind of the same. You can try some pay per lead because it's like it's not far off from each other. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you going to like some crazy Google ad system where you paying $10,000 a month and to do that. It's not that bad. You paying about the same thing. You could do texting and pay per lead. Boom. You know what I'm saying? You want to double your marketing, whatever. You got a deal, you got a good deal. You want to double your marketing. Look at some pay per lead. You know what I'm saying? See how that worked for you. Run both of them. See how this worked versus that. You know what I'm saying? See which one is converting the most leads. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, if once you get to that level, you can, you know what I'm saying, you could try either one. You could test them against, you can run both of them. Just run them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I just think that, and I always like to not just have one thing going. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm just depending on one thing and that one thing go down, I'm in trouble. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, if I'm only doing one thing and that one thing go down, I'm down. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always trying. I rather keep two things going. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like to be. I like to be in a position where I've got two things going. I'm texting and I'm calling. I'm doing this and I'm doing that. I'm getting leads from here and I'm getting leads from there. To keep two things going. A lot of these people that's doing a lot of good stuff, they get leads from multiple places because it's like some people are going to go on the internet and search ways to sell their house. Some people are going to respond to a text message. Some people are going to pick up their phone. Like, so different people is going to do different stuff. And if you are getting your leads in all these different ways, leads are going to come in. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. You may get a few leads here, a few leads there, a few deals from here, a few deals from there. You might get two leads texting, but you also might get two leads from pay per lead. Boom. Now you got four. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying you got to be willing to, you know, especially test stuff. You know, you try to sit in one spot too long. A lot of times, you just got to be able to, move. So Ali said, how's the trucking business going? Man, trucking is going. Trucking is the same, man. You know what I'm saying? Trucking is the same. Don't change that much. Like you may have a bad week because truck go down. I had a truck go down this week, but I had like one of my drivers got a relationship with a mechanic. Went out there and got it fixed for half of what it would have cost us, less than half what it would have cost us. But and that was really good. But the week before that, you know what I'm saying, we was able to do really good. You know what I'm saying? Made like 18, no, like after out paying everything, made like $1,800. You know what I'm saying? That's good. You know what I'm saying? And so it's consistent. You may have a week where you go down or whatever, but it's just consistent, 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 consistent. You know what I'm saying? Um, but it's not like real estate. I just like trucking because it is consistent. And what I need to do is just keep building it, and truck, add a truck, add a truck, add a truck, add a truck. You build a fleet, that's when you really cooking with gas. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 trucks right now. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 trucks, and both of them, they do really good. You know what I'm saying? They do really good. But once, like, if I get to 10, now I'm really cooking with gas. You know what I'm saying? You get to 10, you really cooking with some serious gas. You know what I'm saying? You get to 10, 1,800 turn into 18,000. You know what I'm saying? 1,800 turn into 18,000. That's when you really cooking with gas. So, but yeah, man. Um, I think trucking is big, man. I've been meaning to talk more about this because it's like I really do run 2 different businesses. I run my real estate stuff and I run my trucking stuff. Um, and shoot, trucking has that potential to really, you know, take off too. Because people in trucking are like, man, it's terrible. The market is down. You can't get any raise. The rates are terrible. And I'm looking around like, man, we, what I'm saying? We doing, we just ate. You know what I'm saying? It's like if we can run these rates consistently, off, I would say off each truck, if you can run the rates consistently off each truck, you should be able to do around, you know, 3-4K a month. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, once you get, if you 3 or 4K a month, if you get 10 trucks, you're talking about 30 to 40 grand a month. That's serious. And that is consistent. We ain't talking about like, when you're in real estate, it's like, oh, you may make 40 this month, but next month you're only gonna make 10. Next month you make 30. Next month you make 15. Next month you make, no, we talking about, it's consistent. So it's 30 to 40, 30 to 40, 30 to 40. If you do that every single month, like, whoo, that's some serious stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's some serious stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's after paying for everything. That's after paying for the truck, that's after paying for the insurance, that's after paying for the gas, that's after paying for the driver, all of that. If you can get the 10 trucks, man, you really, really cooking with some serious gas. So, so, but yeah, man, the trucking business is pretty consistent. Like I said, you have your breakdowns. You just got to be ready for those. Um, and then after that, it's all about. Now, I bought a truck and I bought a flatbed, and it's different than my van that I had. One thing I learned is like, okay, I need to stay with, what I'm saying? It's like it's better if you could just stay with one thing because you know that one thing. Now that I got a flatbed, I had to find like, okay, how does this work? All the different equipment, trying to find the lane that works best. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to get my drivers back home every night. I don't do over the road. At least I haven't. You know what I'm saying? If you're a drive out there, you want to drive over the road, hit me up. You know, I ain't opposed to it. I just my biggest thing is number one asset in just about any business. Number one asset is the people, is the driver. The driver is the number one asset. If I can find a driver, then I get another truck. You know what I'm saying? It's like once I find somebody I believe in, I can get another truck. Boom, we can hit the road and let's roll, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, good question, Ali, man. Checking on my trucking business. Like I said, I've been meaning to talk about that, man, because it's like, damn, I need to, I want to talk about real estate, but it's like, man, I also like talking about I don't talk that much about trucking, but I should talk about trucking, because, this it's a business that I run, does really good. Um, and I like it, man. So, but shoot, man. Let's see what else we got here. My people check in on my people on IG. Man, we got people at IG rolling through, man. What's going on with y'all? EJ the investor, what's up? 60 ball, what's up? Third Eye Boss, what's going on, man? Still trying to hit you up, man. Um, but yeah, man. So I think it closed like 3 deals this month, man, which is not bad for January. For January, that's really good. Like I think last year was the first time I had closed a deal in January. I hadn't really closed any deals in January. Um, but we know how February come, March. Once you get to March, you start heating up. April, heating up, and then you going to run from April, May, June, July, August, September, October. You got to be on a run. You know what I'm saying? You got to be on a tear out this mug. You got to be on a tear. Like you got to go in on them, in those months because like that's when you really eat in real estate. You know, you really get that thing going during those months, man. It's crazy how that happens. Like, um, you know, most of my money is made between March and October. Those months go crazy, man. Those months go real crazy. But yeah, I still enjoy grinding through these months though, man. Like January, February, November, December, those are grinds. You know what I'm saying? You feel like, man, I ain't hitting like I was hitting, you know what I'm saying? But it's a grind. You just gotta keep grinding, gotta keep going, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but what happens is it's like the stuff that you do during those months and the processes and how you get better in those months, how you trying to struggle to get deals during those months, those same tactics pay off once you get into the eating months. You know what I'm saying? Because you're refining what you're doing, you're getting better at what you do. You're doing it at a high level. And it's all about getting better, man. Like hard times make you better. You know, when you're going through the hard times, it ain't doing nothing but gonna make you better as long as you fight through it. And as long that's what you got to do, man. You got to fight through it. Um, when the market is not doing good, when things are not going well, when you can't hardly get a deal, you got to fight through it. You got to make adjustments. You got to find different ways. You got to be creative. And doing that is going to make you better. And as things get better, you're going to be better at getting deals and closing deals. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think when they get hard, they should jump out. But when it's getting hard, it's like you got to go harder and you got to be creative. You got to make adjustments. You got to be willing to do stuff. You know what I'm saying? So go out here and solve some people's problems and get deals closed. So I think that's a big thing, man. But shoot, man, it's a nightcap. We've been on this thing almost 25 minutes. Y'all got more questions? Go ahead and ask them, man. If not, man, I'm finna close this thing out. It's been a good one. I got my camera back. If you haven't noticed, my quality is much better now, man. Got my camera back, got my mic back going, my cord that messed up. I bought this um, Samsung mic, and the cord that come with the mic is trash. You know what I'm saying? So I had to go get one of my old cords and use it. So yeah, man, cord that come with this thing is trash. I think it's the mic is back going good though. I think my audio is probably better. I'm gonna have to check it out after I get off this video. But y'all let me know if the audio is better. I know the video quality is better. So, man, I think I'm on a roll, man. Get my technologies right. Get my technologies right. But shoot, make sure you like the video. Everybody that's in here, go ahead and like the video, man. And I'm gonna go ahead and head out. Y'all ain't got any more questions? I'm gonna head out. I'll be back tomorrow on another nightcap, man. Y'all make sure y'all check in. But until then, peace out.